Hello, everybody. It's all about the W Wednesday, baby. It's all about the W Wednesday. We have another beautiful Wednesday. Oh man, the sun is out. It feels so good outside today. It's a beautiful day, but like I say, today is all about the W Wednesday. We call it Wednesday, where we're talking about winning, how to win in our everyday life, how we can win in our health, in our relationships, in our finances, and just in our life, period. We just want to win. That's all we want to do. We want to win. So our goal is, while we do this, is just encourage you and motivate you to win in everything that you do. Oh, yes, indeed. But today we got a great topic for you today. It's something that's affecting millions. When I say millions, I mean millions of Americans right now. It's stress. Stress and depression. Stress and depression is something that's affecting millions of Americans right now. Millions of Americans. But before we get into that, let's just talk about what today is. Also, today is day 8, March the 8th, day 8 of the 10-day vegan challenge. Oh man, I'm getting good reports here, and people are still sticking with it, staying on track, doing great, feeling great. So y'all just keep it up. Got 2 more days. The 10th will be here before you know it. So just stay on track. And those that are doing the 8-week challenge, the 16th will be here before you know it. It's almost up. A lot of y'all are still on track to reach your goals. But let's get into this topic that we want to talk about today. Is stress and depression. Like I say, stress and depression is something that's affecting millions of Americans. And me personally, I look at both of them as going hand in hand. Stress and depression is something go hand in hand. All right. The reason why I say go hand in hand. Also, it's affecting our health. It's affecting our health because when we stressed, what do? Sometimes we eat. When we stressed, we eat. When we're depressed, guess what? We eat as well when we get depressed. So what end up happening is that it affects our weight. So we get stressed and we eat. We get depressed and we eat. And like I say, it affects our weight, it affects our health condition, and when we start getting a lot of these health conditions and we start gaining weight, guess what? There's added stress and that's added depression. So that's why we want to talk about that today, because this is something that is affecting our finances, our relationships, and our health. And it's something that has to be dealt with. But it's something that, for one thing, to know that it is something that we can deal with. So that's a good thing right there. So when we talk about stress and depression, so by definition, let's look at what the definition of stress. Let's look at the definition of depression. Depression is, they say, it's a mood disorder that causes persistent feelings of sadness or loss of interest. And then the definition, by definition, stress is a state of mental or emotional strain or tension from adverse or demanding circumstances. All right, so that's the definition per the definition of what stress is. But me personally, I say both stress and depressions is in your mind. Is in your mind. All of it is in your mind. Is what you constantly think about. Listen, we're all dealing with stress. We're all dealing with pressure from many different ways, whether it's through our job, it's in our family, it's through work. We all have stress. We all have the pressure. We have deadlines. We all have different things that's pressing us right now. But everybody handles it different. Some people under pressure, oh man, they flourish. They're at their best when they're under pressure. And then some people buckle under that pressure and they stress about it. They constantly think about it. And like I say, depression, and that's, both of them are, to me, are one and the same. They're like sisters. Is what are you thinking about? What are you dwelling on? What is constantly occupying your mind is what we're looking at. We talk about stress and depression. If you're constantly thinking about something over and over and over and over, you're stressing about it. And most people, when they constantly think about something over and over and over and over, depending on what that is, they go into depression. Then when they get into depression, now they're ready to eat. And as they eat, they gain weight. And so now it gets worse. So you can see how it keeps going. But let's listen. Certain foods that we eat also trigger depression. Let's say certain foods that we eat. Now let's look at some of the foods that's known to cause depression. Refined sugars, artificial sweeteners, processed foods, hydrogenated oil, like fried foods. And we talk about artificial sweeteners like the Equal and the Neutral Sweet, high sodium food, alcohol, and caffeine. These are things that are known to cause depression. But like I say, a lot of times these are things that we turn to when we're stressed and when we're depressed. We turn to these things thinking it's going to make it better, but guess what? It makes it worse. It makes it worse. But like I say, when you think about depression and when you think about stress, it's all right here in the mind. Listen, I'm going to tell you this. You can control that because you control what you think about. You control your thoughts. You control what you think about. If you're constantly thinking about something, you're going to stop thinking about that thing that's constantly on your mind. Change your thoughts. Change your thoughts. Listen, we can change our thoughts. We can change our thoughts. We don't have to be stressed. We don't have to be depressed. Listen, prime example. On Monday, most people they dread getting up on Mondays. I got to go to work. Your mood just bad. You're dragging. It's Monday morning. But on Friday morning, it's a whole different ball game. Why? Because you're thinking about the weekend. You're thinking about all the stuff you're going to do. Now, nothing changed from Monday to Friday other than the day of the week. But nothing changed in your life from Monday and Friday. Only thing changed is the way you think. Listen to me. Listen to me. The only thing that changed from Friday and Monday is your thoughts. Monday, you're thinking about, I got to start the week. I got to do this. I got to do that. And you get in this mood. Listen, Monday you can get up, have a flat, just mess up your whole day. But let you wake up on Friday and have a flat. You're going to tell yourself, I ain't going to let this flat stop me. I ain't going to let this bother me. So what I'm telling you is that you can control that stress. You can control your depression because it's all in your mind. Listen to me. It's all in your mind. Whether we talking about stress or we talk about depression, it's all thoughts. A lot of times the stuff that we're stressed out about, 90% of it never even happens. We're constantly thinking and dwelling on something that never even happens. Listen, this is affecting our health. This is affecting our relationships. This is affecting our finances because we're constantly thinking about the wrong thing. You're thinking about the wrong thing, so you can change your thought. If you're constantly thinking about something negative, you're gonna be stressed. You're gonna stress about it. When I say stressing about it, you're constantly worrying about it. What's gonna happen? What's this? What's that? And when I talk about depression, you're thinking about something negative. Now you're starting to say, well, people gonna see me like this. Nobody wants me. A lot of times, everybody love you. Everybody like you. But it's your way of thinking that's hindering you. That's your way of thinking that's causing you to feel like that. And like I say, the way you think dictates how you feel. Listen to me. The way you think dictates how you feel, but you can change it. So before we end this video, we're gonna run down. I put together just 8 simple steps of how I deal with different things as far as stress and depression when thoughts try to come in and try to make me feel a certain way. 8 little steps. Now listen, let me give you a disclaimer. I'm not a medical doctor. And it's probably a good thing I'm not, because if you talk to a doctor and you say you're feeling stressed or depressed, you know what they're gonna do? You guessed it. They're gonna give you a drug. Guess what the drug gonna do? It ain't gonna help it out. It's gonna make it worse. It's gonna make it worse. Trust me, I promise you, it's gonna make it worse. They put you on these antidepressants and all this, and they make you drug addicts. But listen, I'm finna just give you some simple things that I do. This is what I do when I'm feeling a certain way, feeling stressed. Because listen, stress is just a part of life. When I say stress, I mean pressure. Stuff happens. Things go on. But you dictate how you deal with it. You dictate how you deal with it. Look, stuff happens to everybody. You got some people that got busy schedules, but man, they don't never miss a beat. They just keep moving. They keep moving. They handle it like it ain't nothing. You sit back and look at them like, how in the world do they do it? Why? Because they control their thoughts. It's the way they look at things. Then some people ain't got half as many problems as somebody else, and they just pulling the hair out. They just can't deal with it. They just can't deal with it. But listen to what I'm telling you. You can defeat. When I say get the W, you can beat stress and you can beat depression by changing your thoughts. So let's run down these 8 steps I put together that I do. All right, number 1, change your way of thinking. When we talking about stress and depression, change your way of thinking. It's a state of mind. Listen, every stress and depression is all in your mind. Listen, there are some people that can be in a crowded room, a party, everybody is happy, and guess where they sitting at? They sitting over in a corner with their head down because they got a lot on their mind. It's all in their mind. They're in a great environment. They have a good time, but it's all in their mind. They stuck over there in the corner, constantly thinking about something they shouldn't even be thinking about. You understand what I'm saying? So, and then you got some people that may be in a terrible situation. A terrible situation. But man, everybody around them all sad, feeling bad, and they just happy-go-lucky. And they looking, why are you so happy? Because I know what's going on. I got the right thing going on in my mind. I see things differently than how y'all see it. It's all in your mind. Listen, everybody that sent me their emails that want to get on track with getting the W, if you got that email, if you go back and look at that email, the first step on that email is get your mind right. Get your mind right. And that's all we talking about when we talk about stress and depression. It's all in your mind. So number 1 is change the way you're thinking. Listen, it's kind of like you have the remote control to your mind. You control it. Listen, I'm not saying thoughts ain't gonna come, but you don't have to dwell on them thoughts. You don't have to dwell on them thoughts. Just like if you watching television, you can be flipping that channel. You flip that channel, you come across something that you don't like. Guess what? You keep going. And it's the same way you gotta do. When a thought come across your mind that ain't positive, change that thought. Go on to the next one. And if you try to come back, go to the next thought. Think about something positive. Think on these things. Why you always going back to the Bible, Tim? I can't help it. Think on these things that are just honest, pure. Think on stuff like that, and you won't have to deal with it. But when those thoughts come, change the channel. Just change the channel. I promise you. Just change the channel. And remember, things are never as bad as it seems. What'd you just say, Tim? I said, things are never as bad as they seem. Listen to me now. Things are never as bad as they seem. And when you have those negative thoughts, change the channel. It's simple as that. Change your way of thinking. Number two is change your diet. I can't tell y'all how much of a difference it makes when you change your diet. Your thinking becomes a whole lot clearer. Why? I don't have no scientific reasons for it, but listen, just try it. Change your diet and your thinking, listen to me, your thinking will clear up. So number 2 is change your diet. Number 3, and probably one of the most important ones, is trust in God. Take a sun break for that. Trust in God. You have to trust in God. He said in the Bible, cast all your cares on him. Because see, what happens is when you get stressed out, you constantly trying to figure it out. You constantly thinking about this. You think there's no hope. But trust me, just trust in God. Just cast your cares on him. Change that channel and just believe it's going to work out. So number 3 was trust in God. And number 4, get out here and enjoy the sun. Listen, the sun changes your mood. I promise you, the sun changes your mood. Why do you think when people are depressed, the first thing they want to do is go inside, close the blinds, don't want nobody around because they want to just sit there and just fester and just dwell in that mood? Listen, the sun will change your mood. That's one of the first thing they do. Close the blinds, cut the light off. They want to be in pitch black darkness. Because they're depression, that's what depression does to you. It puts you in that mood. And if you constantly thinking about that, your mind is going to move you into that feeling that you want to stay in. But change that channel and get out there and get you some sun. Listen, I promise you, the sun will help change your mood. I promise you. And number 5, exercise. Exercise will change your mood as well. Get out here and go walking. And listen, number 4 and number 5, the sun and exercise, let them go hand in hand. Get out here and get you some exercise in the sun. That's going to change your mood. That's going to lift you up. That's going to relieve some of that stress. Number 6 is get you a hobby. If you like dancing, if you like fishing, if you like sports, whatever you like, get out there and do that. Why? Because it's going to take you to another mental place. It's going to get your mind off of that thing that you're dwelling on. But what's going to happen is once you get back home, them thoughts going to try to come back. Block it. Think about something else. Just think about something else. Listen, you control what you think about. Just like on Mondays and Fridays. On Fridays, you ain't finna let nothing. On Friday, you ain't finna let nothing mess up your day. And that's how you should be every day of the week. You should wake up and tell yourself, I'm going to have a good day. This is what I'm going to think about. This is what's going to happen. Is stuff going to still happen? Yes, stuff going to happen. But it's how you deal with it. Listen, I play sports. We had what's called a blitz. Sometimes you blitz certain quarterbacks, oh, they buckle under pressure. They just fall down. Then some quarterbacks you blitz, them son gonna get to scrambling and make you look terrible because they know how to handle pressure. Pressure is just stress. Pressure and stress, same thing. All right, number 7. I love number 7. Number 7, just make you some good love. Love making. Oh, it relieves stress. It changes your whole mood. Listen, a lot of married couples, your marriage will just go to a whole nother level. Listen, when you're feeling, you're bickering with one another, you're stressed out and all that. Just look, baby, let's go. Let's get in here. Come on, let's go. We got to do it. Let's get into a whole nother mood. I promise you, make you some love. Make you some love. Listen, I promise you. And then number 8 is laugh. Just laugh. Get around people that make you laugh. Think about funny things. When you laugh, it changes your mood. That's why people when they're depressed, for one thing, they want to be in the darkness. If you try to call them with some good news, they don't want to hear it because they want to stay in that situation. But listen what I'm telling you before I end this video. You can end stress. If you can't benefit from number 7 right now, it's okay. It's okay. We still got the other steps. If you can't get it with number 7 right now, it's okay. Just work on the other steps. Enjoy the sunshine. Trust God. Laugh. Change the way you think and change your diet. Exercise and get out here and get you some sunshine. But it's okay. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And that's how you got to think. You got to keep your mind right. Get your mind right. Keep your mind right. But listen, this is a serious situation. This is a serious issue. There's people medicated right now because they feel like the doctor have made this a serious illness when the only thing it is right here in your mind. Listen, everything starts right here in your mind, and you can control it. Listen, some people, they up and down. And they up and down. The reason why? Because their mind shifts from time to time. But you have to stay consistent. You have to work on this mind. You got to think yourself happy. Listen, I promise you, you control your day. You control your thoughts, and you can control stress and depression by changing your thoughts. So, finna end this video. Go back and watch this video again. Share it with somebody. Also, check this out. We on YouTube. We got a YouTube channel. Look us up. It's all about the W. I just simply look up Tim White, and you'll find our YouTube videos. We put all these live videos on YouTube. So subscribe to our channel. Please do, and share this video because we got so many millions of Americans are dealing with stress and depression. But listen, it's not all this what they hyped up about medicating people. It's just your way of thinking. The same way you change that channel on that dial, you can change your thoughts. The same way you wake up on Monday and feel a certain way, but nowhere near do you feel like that on Friday morning. Nothing in your life has changed from Monday to Friday. Nothing changed. The only thing changed was the day and your thoughts. That's the only thing that changed. There's no way you're going to wake up on a Friday and feel like, no, you wake up out of bed, you spring out, you say, I'm going to have a good day, I'm so ready, I'm pumped up, blah, blah, blah. Even if you work on Saturday, you still feel the same way on Friday. But, guess what? Monday come, it's Monday. Listen, ain't nothing changed in your life. It's your thoughts. You can change the way you think. Listen, go back through these 8 steps and remember, stress and depression can be defeated. Let's get this W, baby. It's all about the W. We out. Be blessed.